Hey everyone, welcome to Legends of Podcasting. I'm Stu.
I'm Ross.
I'm Rob.
And I'm Liam.
And we are here for the final ever episode of not only Superman Lois, but of the CW.
Oh, this is true, yeah.
After...
The end of the Arrowverse.
How many years? Lots of years.
Lots of years.
10? More than that.
Do you know what's funny? Is that the CW superhero thing started with Smallville, as in Superman.
Yeah.
It's going to end with Superman.
Yeah.
Good point. That's a really good point.
Yeah. I was thinking, like, even with us reacting, it's like, not that we're going to end, but it's like, we started with Krypton, and then with all these other shows, and now we've got Superman Lois. Not that we're quitting, we're going to carry on, but it just feels like there's always great Superman shows, and they just come to an end, and it's just like, man, sucks.
But at least they had the chance to end it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rather than just go, no, we're not doing it
So
anymore.
it's nice that with this, that they knew that this was going to be the end. So they had a chance to actually write a proper final season and tie up all the loose ends, which is awesome. And I think from what we've seen this season so far, they've tied up a lot of loose ends, which is great. And I'm excited to see this final episode and see the return of Steel in the new suit that we heard referenced earlier in the season. But one thing I do just want to call out right now is, and I think Stuart agrees with me on this, could people please, pretty please, stop posting some bloody spoiler images on social media?
Yeah.
Yeah. Really annoying.
Yeah, literally
really annoying.
within 12 hours, maybe even less than that of the show going live. It's like, oh my god, can't believe this happened. And I'm like, my eyes! No!
God, like, we go out of our way to avoid the teasers and whatnot.
Yeah.
And you get some bastard decide, actually a whole bunch of bastards, decide that they're going to post bloody images on social media and make it really difficult not to have stuff spoiled.
Give it like a week or something, or like 48 hours, and give people a chance to actually watch it.
It's costing Stu millions in replacing all the Cat 5 cable he pulled out his wall in the vein. I literally went onto Facebook this morning, just without even thinking about it, and I just went, and then first thing popped up, hello, image of, like, I'm assuming a shot, one of the last shots in this episode. I was like, well, thank you for that.
Yeah.
Good times. So yeah, very frustrating. It's very it'd be good if people could just give it 48 hours or maybe a week. I know there's some places I follow that were like, no spoilers, or say spoilers, and then put the picture.
Everyone a chance to actually watch
put the picture in the comment and do like spoilers below, picture in the comment, not just here's a big picture. I know.
Yeah. Or you can do a thing where it's spoilers, then you click it and it scrolls through.
Something like that. It's just it gets very annoying when people just post.
But that's not good for clickbait. That's why.
I know. Same with some things on YouTube. They put up like in the thumbnails. They're like, big spoiler of what's happened in an episode. It's like, very annoying. Anyway, so I'm curious in this episode, how the hell he's going to beat Doomsday? Because I did not see Doomsday coming back in the previous episode and then actually having to fight him
with the power of love and friendship.
I mean, I'm really curious. I really thought we were done with Doomsday after the first couple of episodes, and then Lois got him to go away. I'm glad we saw him again, but I did not think Luthor was going to just pump him full of some missiles and be like, right, well, he's got everything, and now he just wants to kill Superman again.
Well,
great.
On that, so right after he's died and come back, he always seems to lose his memory to begin with. But I think the reason why we had that moment where Lois is with him and then he remembers Lois, I think the reason they did that was because they're going to do it again. That's my theory, is that Doomsday's going to start to remember things and will recognise her, and that will... I don't know what's going to happen.
She tried it right at the end of the last episode, and it didn't work. But maybe
Talroy shows up with Lois from...
I mean, I just if he's now stronger than he was at the beginning of the season, and Clark couldn't beat him when he was at full power, I don't care if you've got the kids and Steel. I don't see that there's a way...
They have to talk about... It could be that when he kind of dies and reborn, his memory's wiped, but he's slowly, the longer he's...
I hope so.
They can then get through to him.
Because there's got to be some way of doing it. Because I was kind of hoping it was just going to be like Lex versus...
Because if he forgets his memory completely, why does he keep following Lex?
Yeah, I don't know.
A valid point. Yeah.
Yeah.
If his memory's wiped, why would he follow anyone's commands?
Yeah.
That's the thing with Doomsday. He's meant to be completely uncontrollable.
Yeah, I guess it's not the proper Doomsday, right? So I don't know. I'm just curious. I'm hoping
it is a different take on Doomsday.
Yeah. I'm just curious. I just don't want the whole. I mean, I'd like, if this wasn't the last episode, I'd like to be a long fight. But I kind of want the fight to be done quickly, so we can tie up like kicking Luthor's ass and then an epilogue at the end. That's what I'm really looking forward to.
That's the thing. We have like 42 and a half minutes to get a lot in.
Do you think maybe Doomsday, like you said, will just go rampant and then he'll start attacking Lex, and he'll take Lex out.
I mean, it'd be nice if Superman could, but I guess with him being weaker, I don't even know if he could right now. So I don't know. I guess we should.
I also feel like Steel, who has his suit, would be a bit naive to not have some sort of back door. If you never think no one's ever going to steal my suit, I need something to get out of it.
I kind of thought he thought he did, but all those codes he shouted.
Yeah, but it could be a code, but he's got something built in it that he can. That's a button, or there's something that disables it. Yeah, because it'd be a bit naive of him to not go
pinprick the bottom of the foot.
Yeah. There's a reset button at the bottom.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, put a little pin in the bottom.
Got to get a paper clip out.
Yeah. Like Buzz Lightyear, you just pull off the back and do like this a few times. You did the Spanish Luther. Yeah. That'd be great. I want that to happen. God damn it. Alright, okay, well, we waited a week.
Yes.
We've been slightly spoiled, but let's get into this final ever episode of Superman Lois. Tissues at the ready. Before we jump into this final ever episode of Superman Lois, we just want to thank everyone who's been watching the show with us. We really appreciate it. If you want to continue supporting this channel, please click on the subscribe button. We're going to be in loads of new shows coming up. We've got Push Commandos coming out this week, and we're umming about doing Skeleton Crew, so let us know if you want us to do Skeleton Crew as well. Comment below, let us know for that. Don't forget to also head over to our Patreon, where we got full watch-along reactions of all of this show, as well as loads of other shows we react to, so come and support us there as well. And let's do it, everyone. Let's jump into the final episode of Superman Lois.
I just don't want to be.
You're interrupting date night.
It was a miracle they let me go.
Man, if they're fighting and these two are just
having a chat.
Year. Also, I'm excited for her. She gets to do the thing I never did. Travel the world.
Still gonna be hard. I'm not seeing your daughter every day.
It's always hard not seeing the people you care about.
No, hint, hint. No, all the alcohol.
Where are you going?
I think you caught last time. I'm not gonna let that happen again.
John!
Hammer time.
Yep.
Oh!
Is it Clark's heart?
The heartbeat because it's dramatic.
Yeah, I was saying.
So you're gonna emerge in the new steel.
Just evolves into like some metal skin. Oh shit!
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Ow!
Oh!
Ow!
That's cool.
Look, there was a point in the comics where Steel did have a liquid metal skin.
Yep.
Yeah.
No.
Why are there still people here?
See what you did? This was never part of the plan. I tried stopping him. He wouldn't listen. Because you thought you could fix Lex Luthor. There's no fixing that psychopath. I told you this is exactly what would happen, and now everyone in this town is in danger.
Yes.
Oh. I mean, he's doing a good job of fighting him, to be fair. Oh, well, they're in the training ground. Oh, Clark, man. Oh.
Hey,
Yeah.
one twin powers combined.
Just trying to help.
No, you're not ready to fight that thing.
How are you gonna stop it?
I'll find a way.
Dad.
This is not up for debate.
Or has he been stabbed by wood?
Must have fallen on something. I need to get back to my garage.
Laced in alcohol, we'll be fine.
Give my heart to Clark.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I am.
Where's your father?
He took off with that thing.
You have to help him.
We tried. He won't let us.
Oh shit! Get the chopper! Get the chopper! Get the chopper!
Come on, boys.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's okay.
Oh, yeah, that looks really cool there.
Yeah, I was just say the white bones with the dark skin look really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Help him.
But Dad said that
Yeah, when he said that thing's about to kill him.
fraternals.
What? For turtles?
Fraternals?
Fraternals, I think.
Okay.
Or 4 turtles.
I thought it said 4 turtles.
He's gonna get the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, damn right. That'd be awesome.
It's not doing anything.
Distracted him, right? Oh, yeah. Well, if they fly off separately, he's going to have to do one of them, right?
How close are you to finishing
You
the
just fly
worst?
off.
I'm nowhere near.
Then fly after them.
Is there anything else?
Everything is at the DOD. Except for the prototype Nat and I were working on.
What's it do?
It attaches to anything metal or kryptonite nearby.
And then?
Boom.
Oh.
How many of these do you have?
This is it. Something that makes it bigger more.
Anything metal or kryptonite nearby, so that's Lex Luthor's sword.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him gone.
Yeah.
Where'd it go?
He took off after the boys.
I told him to stay away.
Told them to save their father.
Lois! I'm their father. I have to keep them safe.
And how do you plan on doing that if you're dead?
Exactly.
The boys do not live in a bubble anymore. They live in the real world with real threats.
They're not ready.
Alone, sure, but they have each other. And they have you, and that's gonna have to be enough. It is time you finally accept you can't do this on your own anymore.
He doesn't have to.
We have an idea.
Hammer.
Hammer time.
The hammer.
Just keep him busy.
Yeah.
It's gonna go through all the
Through all the
trees.
trees, doesn't care.
Return of the Jedi.
Move that thing to Main Street. When he hits me, split off.
Superman using the hammer. It's going to batter him.
That'd be awesome.
Oh,
Nice
yeah.
shot.
Look at that.
Nice shot.
Here we go.
Do the Superman thing.
Oh, Justice
yeah.
League.
Yeah, Justice League, yeah.
Justice League.
Incoming.
Incoming hammer! Ooh. Right on the head.
What a throw. Knocked him right out.
That is skull cracked.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Haven't just come back stronger?
Not if I get it to the sun first.
You're taking it to the sun?
It doesn't heal from the sun like I do. Sun will make it weak. What if it wakes up before you get there?
Finally worked out.
This is gonna work.
Stop this jibber jabber and get on with it.
Yeah.
Okay, well that was
Surely
pretty quick.
the sun would also heal him as he gets closer to it
Yeah.
too.
I would hope so.
Yeah, good point. He's going to get supercharged now.
As I said, he should do what he did.
Why did he not do that the first time?
Season 2, yeah.
Once Luthor realizes that thing is gone, he's gonna come after us. All of us.
He's up there, right?
Heal from
The ice queen that works for him.
She knows everything about Luthor. If she turns on him,
This cameraman's getting real dizzy. Hurry up, guys!
Yeah.
I'm so dizzy.
Michael H. Dot's going on a bit too long.
Yes.
I expect loyalty, Amanda.
It works both ways, Lex.
You had mine. Until you betrayed me.
Little gun
See, there's the
symbol.
purple and
Hammer
green.
as well.
Smallville, and you sent that thing to destroy the town. You don't give a damn about me. I'm resigning from Luthor Corps first thing tomorrow. You can have your shares back.
That won't be necessary.
He's right behind
Oh, he's
you.
going to kill her.
Yeah. But I say he's right behind you.
You're fired.
Oh wow, he is going to just kill her.
Pointing out.
Oh, they saved her.
Luthor tried to kill you once, he's gonna try again. So you're gonna tell the world the truth about what Luthor has done.
Lois,
You helped create this problem, and now you're gonna help fix it.
Live stream's ready.
Once we get on the air, Luthor's done. It's game over.
Lex is going to try and stop us.
My boys will slow him down. Give us the time we need.
Milton, fine. Lex is tech expert.
That's the guy who stole my suit.
Where is he?
Where is he?
Yeah, go on, go on, mate. Kick his ass.
Well, you can throw him from there.
Yeah. He's gonna wake. He's waking up.
Oh.
He's going to do it himself.
Let's put his memories back.
He's understanding.
Oh, his eyes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I didn't see this coming.
I mean, I'm going to get upset about Doomsday.
Oh, man.
Oh, he's doing a sacrifice
Yeah,
pose.
yeah.
Because that thing in his head made me remember everything.
Maybe, and also he tried to get home and he couldn't.
Yeah.
So he's got nothing else to go to.
Oh.
Not bad.
I didn't see that coming.
No.
No. But that's just another thing that
Again,
Luthor.
well done for the writers.
That's just another thing that Luthor created, though, right?
Yeah.
He never wanted to be that. And he always cuts.
Lois, we're streaming.
This is Lois Lane reporting live from Smallville.
They've actually got a mic with the
We're an attack.
Smallville
It's
Gazette.
like
Handwritten.
An attack from
And the power's gone down. Put that thing on a tripod.
Error B, that thing again.
Network's down.
Nuke the site from orbit.
You killed my father. They broke a hammer in him.
Yeah.
Come on. And they're not as weak to kryptonite as well.
Nah. Come on, Jordan. He's taking his mask off. You can heat vision through his head.
Yeah. So now pay yourself up.
Yeah, absorb all the energy.
Yes. Like you did when you split the worlds apart.
Yeah.
I hope it brightens up his costume as well.
Okay.
Here we go.
You are such a coward. Wearing a war suit to fight my 16-year-old son?
Your son with powers.
Clark didn't have powers when he beat your ass all over the street.
Shut your mouth.
Why don't you stop
Punch him now,
going
quick,
after my
Jordan.
family
Punch him
and
right
come
through the
after
face.
me? You so afraid of a woman that you have to lash out about
I've got
her
the thing.
fuck her?
Yeah.
I will kill
She's got the device in her hand.
Then do it!
Time to die, Lois.
No, that didn't work.
That was it.
Honey, are you okay?
Ran out of CGI.
I can hear. We're not done.
Oh no, damage it a bit.
Blew his chest piece off.
You can't stop me.
No, but he can.
That's the normal news then. Morning.
Oh, here we go. Come on, Clark.
Find your brother.
What are you shooting with?
It's the same thing that he killed Bizarro with, right? Looked like it.
Throw him into the sun.
Yeah.
Come on.
Exactly.
Checking if he solved the icing problem.
Yeah.
Kryptonite.
No. It's got Brainiac symbols on it as well.
Whoa.
Drilling in
Yeah.
That is not good.
to the human heart.
Will he be weak? He won't be weaker to because he's got human heart, maybe.
I don't know.
Because you don't know that yet, do we?
What? How the fuck?
John, wake up.
How is this happening to
Wake
John?
up.
So I say this. I think it's the same thing he killed Doomsday with last episode.
It was like a red beam. You should kill Doomsday with bloody
It could be a red sunbeam.
Yeah.
God, he's pumping that.
What the fuck was that?
Same thing that happened when John got his powers, right?
He just
A little solar flare.
yeah.
Did you just blow me up?
I think so.
Please don't leave me. I promise I won't.
Death of Superman. Not something you see every day.
Yeah, I think Henry.
There's
Real
John.
fairness, we've seen it a few times at this point.
But I can always watch this later.
That was a shit early warning system.
Yeah.
It's on my suit.
Your suit. Could you maybe describe it for me? Ow. That suit. I'm sorry, my bad.
Why won't you die?
Come on.
Jesus.
Yes!
Kryptonite screws disabled.
I will kill you and your whole damn family! I told you before, Luther. You will never hurt another person.
Oh, nice. Bring it.
Came after my wife. My family. When all that ends. Right now.
Say, Superman's been doing this a long time. I think he can do a mid-air fight.
So Sonic.
Oh, he's punching the suit off of him.
And Superman being Superman, he'll catch him before he falls to his death.
Completely disintegrated.
Jesus Christ.
That was awesome.
That was awesome.
Yeah, catch him. Oh. Just leave him there.
Well,
Mission
shit.
failed.
We'll get him next time.
It's a pretty shit plan, to be fair.
He's right there. Someone just, you know.
Someone just hit him.
Yeah. Knock him out. Just knock him out.
1 year later.
Oh, okay. We're skipping. He's getting married?
It's going to be Lana and John.
Oh, right, yeah.
He's standing there in the suit.
Oh, he is, yeah, nice. At the barn again.
Thank you for always being my best friend.
I wonder if the audience in this is also the crew.
Yeah, I would think so.
Like a good chance for the crew to get in.
Apparently, the interview with the Daily Planet, that was all the actual crew. Production stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
The guy who said like that's a wrap was actually the director of the show.
One thing I've learned: you, Mayor Lang, are the best of Smallville. I'm John Henry. Since you arrived in our world, my life has never been the same. What you were willing to sacrifice to make a world that was not your own safe. You truly are a man of steel. And it comes as no shock to anyone who knows the two of you that you would fall in love, to be your lawful wedded wife, to be your lawful wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward.
That's the MVP, the DJ.
Yeah, if they got him back, that'd be awesome.
To love and cherish always.
I do.
I do.
Then by the power vested in me by KansasMarriageMinistries.com, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Sarah and Sophie not there for Mother's wedding?
He must be there somewhere, surely.
There he is.
There he is, DJ.
Hey!
He's there as well. Looking for Sarah.
I'm no doctor, but looks to me like you're having another boy.
Damn, guys.
Oh my god, you're right.
That's not an umbilical cord.
No, how am I gonna
You know when Lois was talking about how you're the best of Smallville? No, she's 1,000% right. I'm happy for you.
He really downgraded, didn't he?
Maybe he's punishing himself.
Harsh, man, harsh.
I want to see some dance
Hey,
moves.
Kyle. One more dance?
Get that cowboy hat on, boy. Some line dancing.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Hell, these two people. I've never seen them the whole show.
You know, there's a reception
Oh,
going
she's
on for
there.
Mom right now.
Spending the year overseas just showed me that Smallville's not where I want to spend the rest of my life. What about you? Being a hero, are you where you want to be?
Yeah. I am.
That's true for this whole show.
What are you doing?
That's the name of the episode.
Is it?
What do you think Superman and Lois Lane will be remembered for?
Damn good television.
Yeah.
I'd like to think truth and justice.
Justice and the American way.
Better tomorrow.
Better
I
tomorrow.
bet tomorrow. Okay, that is what the new slogan is.
Yeah.
Still not as good.
Took a year for that? Jesus.
What?
Well, yeah. The trials like that can drag
Luther
out.
was denied his appeal.
He's got some good lawyers.
That's very true.
Welcome back, Mr. Luther. I trust my lawyer sent my requests ahead of the transfer. That you like the same arrangements as your
It's
last.
been denied.
Yeah.
Yes, that won't be possible.
Oh, who's his cellmate?
Mannheim. Mannheim. Mannheim.
What is this? This isn't my old cell. No, it's not.
It's a new
See, things have
change.
There's Mannheim in his old
changed
cell.
around here.
Yeah, maybe.
Sir, yeah.
No, it's man. Is he actually running the job?
100% Mannheim. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots changed around here. But there's one thing that's still the same. Man in charge needs a good chair.
Oh, no.
You gotta make a hell of a chair.
Oh, boy. Amazing.
Because of Sam's sacrifice and the heart he gave me, I lived for 32 more years.
He's gonna come back.
After Luthor was defeated, I started thinking about my legacy.
He's building them.
About what I wanted to leave behind.
Yeah.
Yes!
The thing I knew was...
The black and the yellow one.
I needed help.
No!
Oh, this.
Oh, yeah, yes to the game!
Yes. And a cape on the steel costume.
Nice.
Almost perfect.
Just had the face. I spent the last 20 years trying to save the world. Now I want to help fix it.
Should be sitting on
He's
Luther.
really serious about this?
Yeah, but then Luther's going to be able to get in charge.
I didn't want to just be a hero that saves people. I wanted to connect with them. So Lois and I, we set up a foundation to help people in need. We weren't able to solve all the world's problems.
It's just similar to what Christopher Reeve did.
But over time, we helped push the needle in the right direction. We gave people a sense of hope.
Samuel Lane Medical said
Actually, had his glasses, wear
Years
glasses.
continued to pass.
She looks very like
Lois and I got
same
older.
from Christopher Reeve there.
Yeah, Margot Kidder.
Yeah.
The boys grew up.
Oh,
wow.
Became men.
Kids of their own.
John and Jordan got married. Had kids.
I still can. Oh no, wait a minute.
Lots of kids.
Wow. Jesus.
Such a joy to be around.
Is it Grimm? It is the
Lois and I felt
guy
incredibly
from
lucky.
Grimm.
The what
I
now?
never watched Grimm.
You ever want to watch Grimm? That's what Lois is from. That's what her show was before this.
Oh, okay.
For the rest of her life, we never spent a day apart.
Well,
This is perfect.
Something we never took for granted. Then, Lois's cancer came back.
Oh, fuck.
Only this time,
It's gonna be a happy ending.
it was too much. It was hard seeing her so weak, knowing she was dying.
It's okay.
Yeah, Jesus.
they really have to do this?
Yeah. I was really for a happy ending. They could just stay on that porch and finished it.
Yeah.
Finished it there.
No, which is great.
Yeah.
I would have loved just the porch and then stop.
But in that moment, right as she passed, something happened that I will never forget.
Oh, you bastard.
It was never the same after. Friends would stop by most days to check up on me. But even with all my friends and family, the world, it just felt less. She was missing. So, I got a dog.
Hey!
Buddy, how are ya?
Seriously. How had I never had a dog before? Crypto and I, we took a lot of walks together. Took a lot of naps. Watched a lot of sunsets.
That's awesome.
And then,
Yep.
just like that,
Oh, yeah.
Heart attack.
my heart gave out.
Clark?
The irony is, it was almost exactly where my dad died.
Oh, for God's sake, don't do that.
Thanks to Kyle, I didn't die there. But my time was running out. The second time I died, was so much different than the first. It was amazing.
So we can see him and Lois.
The feeling that washed over me, I can't begin to describe it. It came to me. What life is all about. Hope. Forgiveness.
I think that's Lex realising he wasted his life.
Wasted his life, yeah.
gonna be out on the porch. Lana and John.
Family.
What a way to end it, man.
Yeah. Oh,
in the dress. The dress.
Yeah.
Love. I came to this world alone. But when I left it, I had so much. And it was all because of love. It's the thing that makes life worth living. Do everything you can to find love. To give it. To hold on to it. Because life, it goes by so fast.
It's nice.
Oh, mate.
Wow.
Oh,
Fuck you, I'm not crying, you're crying.
I mean, I gotta say, like, we've got to start off with saying thank you to the cast and crew for giving us, in my opinion, the best Superman show that we've had so far, and giving a very complete ending there.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Constantly surprising us with the writing. Like, thank you. Well done.
Oh.
That was awesome.
Really good.
Right. Oi! See you in a minute.
Make up.
Oh, no, that was, yeah. This show, man, as they like coming from like the CW, which has had its ups and downs. Just this show,
yeah,
I love this show.
Progressively better every season, I think, and
I love Tyler as Superman.
Yes,
I think he's so good. I'm really gutted that you guys got to meet him at Comic Con, and I was
yeah,
queuing up.
No, you and I was
freaking Jim Lee.
Seen Jim Lee and Liam and him. Yeah,
so annoying.
Yeah. Me and Ross got to meet him.
Yeah.
He's like nicest guy ever.
Yeah.
Super guy.
Front picture. Like that.
Where is the picture? Somewhere around.
He was not there. Stuart and Ross.
Jim Lee was running late. I'd say the first half of that was really rushed, and I was like, ugh. But then that ending was.
That was just to get us to the ending, I think. So it did.
I mean, I didn't see the Doomsday thing at all.
No.
That was really good.
I like the bit, yeah, that sort of head knock on the head, like brought him back, because then his eyes went blue and was like,
yeah,
no, I can do it. That made me emotional as well. To be fair, which I didn't think was going to happen. I think like the fight with Luthor was over pretty quick, but yeah, you had to do.
It makes sense. He's only a guy in a suit, right?
Yeah, squish it all in.
Yeah.
Like you say, Luthor had the opportunity to put everything back, and this whole season he lost it all.
That's him crying, I think, deciding that he picked to try and take out Superman and his family rather than be with his daughter and
he was given the opportunity to walk away with his daughter. The one thing he said he wanted all season, and they chose to continue to send her.
You took it away from me, but you took it away from yourself.
Yeah.
So they made it so in this, Luthor was fully defeated in every way.
Yeah.
So in all aspects, he's defeated. So there is no coming back for Luthor in this one.
Yeah.
So that was great. Having him at the end, he's now going to be Mannheim's chair. That was well done.
Yeah, that was very good.
I'm glad they didn't kill him off either. Like Superman calls him on the way down, because that's what Superman does. Even if he's threatened your family, you still don't take.
Oh
his
life. You would never cross that line, right? That's the whole point of him. So I enjoyed that.
The shot with Steel and them all flying with all their suits was awesome.
That would be the shot I saw this morning.
You saw the spoiler?
Was it?
Yeah.
Really, man. That's really, really annoying.
That's the shot that someone put all over Facebook this morning.
Fuck off.
So I saw two spoiler shots, because I saw the one earlier today, which was them flying together and Steel in the almost perfect suit.
Yeah.
If we could have just got the better face, that would have been awesome.
Yeah.
The other shot was just like last week, Superman at the sun. Like... So I knew that was coming. It's so annoying. I didn't know Doomsday was going in the sun, at least. But I knew
he's going to the sun.
Superman was going to go to the sun and be
be powered up.
I saw two pictures. It was either just before the first episode or just after it.
Right.
And one of them was, I don't even know where it was. It was a behind the scenes shot, and it was all three of them on like a crane. So I'm guessing it was a flying scene, but I don't know which bit it was. And the other shot I saw the concept art for both the boys' suits.
Oh.
So I knew they would get them at some point.
See, weirdly, the thing I saw that someone put on like before the show even started, and that was behind the scenes, that I thought was going to happen, is that Kara was in it, and that never happened.
Yes,
I saw that.
I had seen that too.
That was her. It was her in a suit, like doing some shots, and I was like, "Oh, they'll bring Kara to it."
Supposedly seen on set or something.
Yeah.
I guess it was just her visiting.
It was obviously just some clickbait they just must have taken from her show.
It's like clickbait, or they're doing. Maybe they're going to do like a big documentary about the CW.
I don't know. It could have just been shots from the Supergirl show, and they just put it on the Superman Lois. Like, oh look, she's in it, and like some clickbait shit.
Or it could have also been similarly to the last season of Legends of Tomorrow. They had bigger plans for what was going to happen in the season.
Cut it.
They cut it back. Cut it down. So maybe originally she was planned to have a little cameo appearance in it.
Yeah.
But they had to truncate it in order to tell the story they wanted. And the story they told was great. They accomplished a lot in these 10 episodes.
Yeah. No, I agree.
You can see what they would have done with more episodes, but they've cut it down in a way that doesn't really... Things feel a bit rushed, but it's not killing the narrative at any point. If that makes sense.
I would agree. I think you could have.
You'd enjoy it if it was more.
You could have stretched this season into probably 2 like full seasons and added more bits in. But they did what they could with it, and I just, as I've said a million times before, this show, the best thing about this show is the family. Like the Superman stuff's really cool, but Clark, Lois, and the kids doing.
They get his human side nailed right down.
Like that's that last speech, about going out there and living life and trying.
Finding love and don't let it go. It's
your life, live it.
Yeah, it was so cool. I will say they should have got Liam's dog to be Crypto because he looks much more like him from the comics. But because that didn't look like Crypto. Yeah. But well, even Sherlock would have been good.
Look like Crypto. That was just a golden retriever.
Yeah. So, I mean, it might have been Tyler's dog, to be fair.
Yeah, it's fair. I have 2 dogs. One of them is named Crypto.
Yeah, and he is very white.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that's in the poster for the Superman James Gunn looked a bit better than that one.
Yeah. But that was
So I did like when he said, "Why are they not going to dog sooner?" Like, he would have done it.
I'd never have a dog.
That was great.
I quite like that. There was loads of bits in that sort of epilogue bit as well, whereas like some of the costumes are very similar to like callback. I kind of feel like I don't know if it was meant to be, but it felt to me because I just watched that Christopher Reeve documentary that the bit of them being like, I changed what I wanted to do and I asked people for help, and because I'm Superman, they came. There's sort of hints to what Christopher Reeve did from his accident, and him and his wife. They did something similar, and they made the foundation as well. So I don't know if that was a nod to that or not, but I thought that was a really nice little thing, and I enjoy. Yeah, I love the how getting grandkids and everything.
Yeah, the 2 actors they got to play Jonathan and Jordan as older look pretty good.
Yeah.
I thought that was great. The fact that Bitsy Tulloch, who was Lois. Her show before this was Grimm, which was a fantastic show. I loved that show. Watched that all the way through. The lead in that show is David. I would never know how to say his name. David Giuntoli. He was the main character, and Bitsy played his wife. That was awesome that they brought him in to play older Jonathan.
Yeah.
And he also directed an episode in this last season.
Oh, did he? Okay, cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool, yeah.
So that was pretty cool.
I mean, you reckon their grandkids are going to grow up with pals? That'll be
That was interesting.
They're slightly diluted, weren't they, I think?
Yeah, but still leaving a legacy for the world because they can still, carry on.
Still at least run his foundation.
Yeah.
Their foundation, I should say.
Yeah. I would guess so.
I mean, Jonathan and Jordan fucking going hammer and tongs creating grandkids. Bloody hell.
Yeah, I know. Well,
it's just like,
oh yeah, just a few.
Super kids. Not much gap between them.
I kind of wish though one of them was Sarah. It was mentioned that Jordan married Sarah in the end of the day.
Yeah.
Just because Clark never married Lana, I'd have liked that sort of.
I kind of thought that. What that porch scene was with Sarah at the end. I thought that was going to be like her being like, "You've changed," and actually,
I wondered if she was going to say,
"You're really hot now."
Whilst I was in Greece, I stumbled across Themyscira, and
wow, okay. I was going for the scene of like because he was such like like a nervous clingy guy, and now he's this hero who's got more confidence. I thought she'd been like, you know what? Like that, but because I don't think the other girl.
It doesn't matter what country she's in. He can go visit her. They can still have a relationship.
Yeah,
he's faster than a speeding bullet.
That's why they had so many kids.
Slightly weakened as fast as a speeding bullet.
Yeah. But it didn't look well. I mean, unless they were, I don't know if they were trying to cast someone who looked like her, but like it definitely Jonathan's wife. I'm guessing was it?
Candace,
wasn't Candace because she was blonde.
Yeah. As I'm saying, I feel like they should have maybe hinted that they were, but I don't know.
It's like real life. Just because you're going out with someone 16 doesn't mean.
I know, but I feel like Sarah though and Jordan should have.
Man, to be fair, she fobbed him off so many times.
I
don't blame him. I'm like, you know what?
Yeah, but it would have closed that off because you never know what happened to her now. Or if it was her, you just don't know.
Yeah, true.
In my headcanon, she was doing archaeology in Greece and stumbled across some ancient Themyscira and stuff. And
went to Themyscira?
Yeah.
Came in Amazon? Okay, sure. That makes no sense. Sure. Yeah, I mean, kind of sad that I don't know how or why they would have brought him back, but kind of sad Tau Row didn't come back for just a little thing at the end.
I was thinking before we started if that would be how they stopped Doomsday with Tau Row to bring Lois from that Earth across.
Maybe if they had more time, they could have done something like that, but I don't know. Yeah.
No, I think it made more sense because Doomsday showed last episode he was trying to get home, he couldn't get home, and that's why he sacrificed himself.
Yeah.
So if Tara could just turn up, you're like, why Doomsday not?
Well, yeah, if they didn't do that thing of like you can get home.
Yeah, I think it made more sense for Taro's made his life with anal in the other place.
Yeah,
and what's my wife's name?
Say my name backwards, bitch. No.
I think it makes more sense to have it like that.
Yeah.
They tied his story off nicely.
Yeah,
like I say, I'd have liked to have full season with that kind of writing to have gotten the stories properly fleshed out, but the way they played it off.
I think the only story I really wanted to be a bit more expanded was Jonathan getting powers.
Yes.
Because they were like, well, we need to give him that, and it just,
happened overnight, and he was amazing at it.
Like, he never, in the whole show, ever lost control, apart from that one moment to get his powers. And then he wrote that in for getting his powers.
Yeah.
So it's kind of uncharacteristic of him, so if they could have done it over a season, it would have probably made a bit more sense.
How good is that actor, though, man?
Oh, yeah, he did a really good job coming in.
I completely forgot. And I loved the other Jonathan, don't get me wrong, but this guy was like, he was great. Yeah. He was great. And they didn't explain what the hell that explosion thing was to bring him back to life was either. You just explode me? Yeah, well, apparently so. That brings people back to life, so that works.
All I can think is it's a small version of the solar flare, which we've seen in the comics.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Did Sam show up in the final scene?
No,
that's the only person that wasn't in.
I thought he might. Yeah, because all the thing you said like forgiveness, I thought in like Sam giving him that extra giving him that second chance would have been. Yeah, like the sort of he's all really serious and like when he was dying in the street and having a heart attack and he's just like. Nearly when my dad died. Luckily, I didn't die there. I didn't die there. Thanks to Carl, but I did die. It's just like a little funny moment in this really serious montage.
The mural on the wall behind was celebrating 25 years as Ironworks.
Oh, really?
A picture of John Henry and the hammer.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, and Starlight as well.
Yeah, Starlight.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that they ended with the logo all in gold. That was nice. That was different.
Yeah.
What's the comic where Superman gets all gold?
So 3 years.
Is it a million?
What's 1 million?
1 million, yeah, 1 million.
Where he's been the sun for that all the time.
Yeah. He's got like a gold and white suit. Yeah. That's what it reminded me of when I saw it.
Yeah. I did like that he actually lived 32 years, didn't he, as well? Because like John in the previous episode, like you're gonna live for a long time, but one day you're gonna run out of powers. I'm glad we get to see that. He knew it wasn't like 5 years later. Then like
he was
sort of die.
It was definitely an original and unpredictable way of doing the death of Superman.
Yeah, that's true. Actually,
so we absolutely haven't seen that before, and I don't think any of us could have predicted that.
No,
that was how they were going to do it.
No, I honestly thought it was going to finish.
You give him an old man's human heart.
Yeah,
and he dies effectively of old age because the heart gives out.
Yeah, I honestly thought in the epilogue it was going to be them sitting at the porch, like looking old, and then it was going to finish, and that would be like, right, and then they went through the whole thing of like, and the cancer came back. I was like, whoa! Whoa, why are we going down this route?
To make sure that there were no like question marks.
True.
What happens here? What happens there? They're like, no. This is it. This is the full story.
Yeah.
And I think that's awesome. Like, no shows normally do that. I mean, typically with a story, you always want to leave it on a point where the world continues afterwards. But on this, they knew that the show was definitely coming to an end. The CW's changed ownership, so they're not going to be continuing it on reviving this show at any point because the CW, if you just look at what's available on the CW now, it's reruns is all it is. It's older shows. They were just finishing off the popular current shows. So they knew, all right, we're going to finish this fully.
And we got a new Superman coming anyway.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's really cool they did
that. It's big boots to fill.
I have to say, yeah, he's definitely this. I know they can't do it in a movie, but like the next show they try and do has a lot to live up to. Like with
that's the thing. I guess like, well, where would this show be? I mean, because Warner Brothers no longer has a hold shares in a TV channel, which is the CW. That's why you had so many Warner Brothers or DC Comics shows on the CW.
Yeah,
they're no longer like someone else owns that now. So now it is just HBO Max. Is where Warner Brothers owns something.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be interesting. Will they start licensing out to other networks for them to be able to produce?
Have they got the capital to make a
DC content?
WB Plus, like Disney Plus, and start putting their own stuff on their own channels?
Well, no, that's what HBO Max is. That is Warner Brothers.
Oh, okay.
Oh, now it's just called Max. That's their version of Disney Plus. Is Max.
Yeah.
Because I think that's what Peacemaker's going to be on, right?
Warner Brothers
yeah.
And then Lanterns will be on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's Creature Commandos as well. Yeah.
That's in live action stuff.
Sorry.
So this is right now, because Creature Commandos hasn't come out. That's later this week, I think. Right now, at this moment, there is currently no DC comic-based shows coming out, are there? That are currently running.
Yeah, you got Harley Quinn.
Right in that this is literally.
I think Harley Quinn the animated series has got another season.
Oh, they got another season.
And Peacemaker season 2's.
And Peacemaker.
Yeah.
But Peacemaker's interesting because they're saying that it kind of exists in the old continuity, but also in the new continuity.
Yeah.
And apparently the way that this season's going to start is to explain how the stuff that tied into the old continuity doesn't matter or something.
So like the
I
last.
wonder if they're going to make it so he wakes up from a dream right at the beginning.
The last.
That was a crazy dream.
Without spoilers, the last scene of the first season isn't, according to James Gunn, isn't canon anymore. So that's.
He's basically said that if the
we've all seen that.
Yeah,
we?
I think I've seen the scene. I haven't seen the
scene.
I assume anyone that's watching our reactions has seen all of Peacemaker. So I think it's okay to say for the spoiler. The Justice League's in it.
Yeah. Some of them.
James Gunn has basically said
which was just an epic ending.
Nothing before it actually counts, but if somebody says something in the new one about something else, then that bit gets pulled over. So if somebody says something, then you go, right, okay, that counts. And then everything else is blurry.
Shaky foundations.
Well, I think the way that he explained it is that everything from now on is the new continuity. And if anyone references something that happened in the old continuity, it doesn't mean that is then brought in. It means that what you saw there is kind of like an Elseworlds that's very similar. So you have an idea. You can see what that would have looked like, but it's not the same one because we're in a new continuity now.
Yeah, that's kind of what they did with this show when they showed clips of like with the rescues and the flashbacks with Jimmy of him saving stuff that from the Christopher Reeve movies. So it's like references to other Supermans. Okay, it makes sense. I don't think people are going to get that confused about. Like, he said that.
I do like the fact that James Gunn's made the point that he's going to make it so you don't have to do homework in order to watch any of the any of their movies coming out. So
for now,
although they exist in the same world, the same shared universe, you don't have to watch everything. All the movies are their own movies that have their own look, their own style. Whatever the director wants to do, the director can do. So they won't have a uniform look and feel like the MCU does have. All of them look very similar visibly. You can have in this new DC continuity, you could have one that's darker and scarier, and you could have one that's lighter and funnier and whatever, and it's still cool. So I like that. I like that. So
it's going back to the old way of doing it.
But the best thing he said is that he's not greenlighting any movie until he has a good script.
Yeah, I saw a clip about that.
So somebody said, "Are you going to do?"
Brave and the Bold hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, somebody said, "Are you going to do a phase thing like Kevin Feige with all the movies coming?" No, because if a movie's not good, it's not getting made.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to promise all these movies. They can't get a good script.
Yeah, I saw that because he was saying like people put dates on things and you have to rush it and it's not very well good, but you told them it's got to be out there.
Exactly. Phase 1 to 3, they were kind of had a plan up to a point. That's what I've heard. And then phase 3, it kind of got a bit weird. But then if you see the roadmaps of phase 4, where they keep changing stuff and keep adding stuff, and phase 5 where it gets bigger and bigger. So if you like you say, roadmap it, you've got to commit to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But if you have a plan in place before you go in, while you have a creative team that's in control, like James Gunn leading the whole thing, so you don't have a bunch of directors, I didn't have time to oversee Quantum Mania, so I just let the director go with it, and then you end up with Quantum Mania. It's like, you're going to quality control the whole thing the whole way. Fingers crossed it'll be...
Yeah, but it's very much like, these are things that are coming, but there's no date to them. They'll be ready when they're ready, because...
If we don't get a good script, it's not getting made.
Yeah, exactly, Even if it takes
definitely the best way.
Don't announce them until you know you're going to make them.
Yeah, well, I think
he has said he's got quite a few things in the plan that nobody knows about, and they're almost greenlit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind some of them being linked, but I do like the fact that they're not all going to be linked, because I think the MCU has got to the point now where it's so big that like if someone has never seen an MCU movie, they come to me like, well, where should I start? And like, Iron Man 1, dude, you've got a lot of fucking movies.
I know so many people who watched Wolverine and Deadpool, and they haven't watched anything else, and they're like, I didn't get who that was.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, you've missed the whole point of the movie.
You missed like 20 years of fucking movies, and they've really I mean, it was good. Like, I guess the first 3 phases of like from Iron Man to Endgame, that was so intertwined. It was great. But to keep it going with all these other shows, it's just like, it's so much now.
Yeah.
And they've referenced each other so much.
It really could have done with breathing, pausing for a bit.
They should have ended it at the end of Endgame, just gone like, alright, that's it. This is the end of this phase of the DC universe. We've now got X-Men back. We've got Fantastic Four back. We have the license for Spider-Man. So let's restart the whole universe, and this time do it right. You know? Not to say they did it wrong, but it's like you can do it a lot better with the X-Men already there at the beginning and Fantastic Four. You can do a much cooler approach to it, and also make it so it's not so freaking reliant on having to watch every single thing.
Well, I guess
all the MCU stuff is good. I'm sorry, it's not all good.
I know, some of it is bad, but I think the whole point of that was so they made people need to watch everything, so they made more money. Okay, that was the general.
That was it, and I think that's why they're not rebooting it. Because if they rebooted, it would mean that the old ones are then seen as like irrelevant, and people won't continue to watch them, and they won't continue to get money off of the old ones.
Oh yeah, I agree.
I will. What it's down to, it's all money.
I will say it's very impressive to have done that many things that were interlinked. But so you've got to the point now where all the main cast have got too old, and they've had to pass on to the next person, and the next people haven't been as good. So it's a shame. It's a shame, but
that's the thing. It's because it's also the characters that people care about, and we don't have proper Captain America anymore. We don't have proper Iron Man anymore.
No.
Like it's the Hulk that we have in the movies now. It isn't really proper Hulk, in my opinion.
No.
Black Widow's dead.
Black Widow's dead. Hawkeye's retired. Putting on the next one. Thor. His last movie was terrible. Sorry.
Well, they turned into a comic relief character.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, and Chris Hemsworth is fantastic at doing that.
Yeah.
But that's not really what Thor should have been. I could see, like, the odd funny little video, maybe a sketch on Saturday Night Live where they'd have him do, like, funny Thor. But the character's not meant to be that funny. So, yeah, I feel like his character got relegated, by all accounts, down to just being comic relief, and that's a shame. So yeah, I think if they were to reboot it, so we have all the characters back, we have all the ones they didn't have before, you could get a really cool MCU that was better than the last one. And the last one was very successful. And to your point, Stuart, think about how many comic movies we had before Iron Man.
Yeah.
Very few, relatively, compared to where we are now.
Oh, yeah.
Iron Man just changed everything. Well, actually, no. You go back, it's X-Men 1 that changed everything. That was where
possibly
you realised
I might say Blade.
Movies could be done.
Blade
really
was probably
well.
the first one.
Oh, yeah, Blade was the first one, but they were like
Blade,
years
but most
apart.
people didn't know that he was a comic book character because it was vampires.
But also like Blade, Daredevil, Elektra were all like they were like years apart. So you get like when we were young, it was like you get one superhero movie every few years. Now it's like 6 movies a year, which I'm not complaining about. It's great, but it's just it's. But I'm not really until Deadpool. Would you really have had to have known about those other movies? Like
No Way Home a little bit.
Yeah, for Spider-Man. Yeah, but I'm talking about like the original X-Men and Blade and Elektra and.
Yeah, but they're still not even as good as X-Men '97.
Yeah, that's very true. X-Men '97 is very good. Yeah. Can't wait to get into that. Okay. Anyway, we're talking about Superman. We got totally sidetracked onto Marvel.
Sidetracked, as we do.
Sorry, guys. You just probably turned it off. Like, what the fuck are you talking about Marvel for? Is that shit? Anyway.
I think was it episode 2 of Superman and Lois? I said at the end, it'd be cool if they had a shot of them all flying in their suits.
Yeah,
and that's exactly what they did.
Yeah,
and I won the bet because I said Superman would grow old with Lois.
So Liam's relegated to the Phantom Zone. Back to the Phantom Zone. I mean, technically, this is the only show. This is the only show he does with us. I mean, like Liam, you're gonna have to. I mean, the commenters are gonna have to like pick another show for you to join us in because technically this is the only one that you ever did. It's done.
The only show, that I ever did reactions for because it was Superman.
Yes, and now.
What about Lanterns?
If you want me to be in any other reaction videos, let us know in the comments. Type in there.
I reckon Lanterns because you're like the Guy Gardner of the.
Guy Gardner. Oh, what a bird that is!
I mean, he keeps saying how he's got hair.
It's true. Guy Gardner.
Get a ginger
bowl cup.
Fruit bowl, yeah.
I do think it's a good idea because all the other shows we're kind of watching are continuations. Like Lanterns would be a good one for us to do. Yeah. It's starting fresh with a new thing. That'd be really cool.
I'd be game for Lanterns. That would be cool.
Yeah, looking forward to looking at that show.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
What other new shows are coming out? I mean, Creature Commandos, sure, but and Lanterns. But what else is there? Marvel as well. Like
Skeleton Crew came out yesterday. At this time of filming this, the first 2 episodes.
Skeleton Crew. That's Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Anything from Marvel?
There's a Spider-Man. Oh, there's that trailer we watched. Did we watch it in the end, or did I watch it by myself? There's the Spider-Man animated show, Ironheart.
Is that
it's Ironheart's show, is it?
Yeah, it's Ironheart.
Is that coming out soon? Because I know where to deal with
early next year. What's the other things that they? Oh, Daredevil. Born Again.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, that is going to be a TV show.
Yeah, that'll be good. That's what I was really excited about. What are the other ones? There was on that trailer. Did we watch it?
We watched that Marvel trailer.
We did, right? Yeah. Okay.
There's a new season of What If coming out.
Yeah, What If other zombies as well. Yeah, What If season 3. I think that's it.
Yeah. Stuff.
Yeah. Loads of stuff.
Yeah, because the DC, the only other ones is the Supergirl movie and there was one other one, wasn't it? Oh, Brave and the Bold.
Yeah, Brave and the Bold, which hasn't been anywhere near. So yeah.
Who knows? Maybe we'll do some more podcast episodes. Maybe they'll make
we probably should. To be fair, we should start talking about like just reviewing old stuff. I think that'd be quite cool.
Yeah. Fire up the PC over Christmas and we'll do some recording.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely stuff. If you want to hear more podcasts, comment below, let us know, and we will try and revive the podcast. It's not been on for a while. So, all right, guys, I think that's it. I think what a great show.
What was your favourite season?
Oh, mate.
So season 1 was.
I think season 1.
Yeah,
was the best.
I'll tell you what, it was probably the best fake out introduction of John Henry. You could have possibly done with the whole Luthor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's Luthor,
Absolutely.
and he's black. Rawr, comments. No, it's from another universe, and it's John Henry Irons. Such a good fake out for that.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
That was very cool to reveal that he was Steel.
Didn't see it coming a mile away.
No,
there was no spoilers for
so
it.
glad that they got him in.
Yeah.
And I followed one of the writers on Twitter for a while, and he used to be I forget what his handle was, but he used to be a script reader for a long time, and then he finally got into being a writer on shows. And he shared on his Twitter saying how he was part of the writing crew on Superman and Lois, and one of the things they were brought into the room, the writers, and there were a bunch of characters laid out on the table, and they were said, you can use any characters you want from here, and you can bring them into the show. And he saw Steel on there and just grabbed Steel straight away and was like, yes, I am writing Steel into the show. So he's the ones that say thank you. I don't know his name because he was I think he was anonymous script reader. I think was his name on Twitter. So his account was anonymous. But thank you. But I know you're a regular watcher of our show.
Obviously.
Are you still disappointed there was no cyborg Superman?
If any of you writers of Superman Lois want to come onto our show as guests and talk, we would love to have you on and talk about Superman.
I'm pretty sure everyone else has stopped watching right now, Liam. For sure.
We deviated into Marvel for quite a bit, so they probably
just put the invite out there.
No, I agree. I would probably say season 3 was my favourite because I really love Bruno Mannheim. And it was made like
it was such a humanic kind of villain that you could side with.
Yeah, and having it's weird because I really enjoyed the Bizarro character in season 2, but I didn't enjoy the
Alioustis.
Yeah, the Aliotis bit. Yeah. But the first half.
Robert Anderson though, you loved him.
Fuck. Hate that guy. But I really loved the Bizarro character. Yeah. I think probably season 3 was my favourite. I did enjoy this one. But
season 1 for me because again you had John Steele coming in, but also because it was such a
Tauro, the Eradicator bits.
Such a breath of fresh air as well because it was like this show is actually really good. I wasn't expecting a lot from this, and it's exceeded every expectation. You know, because that was hot on the heels of. When did Flash?
Crisis ended pretty much.
Flash
finished, and then we were like, oh god,
yeah,
more CW show.
More CW show.
Oh, actually, no, this is really good.
It's actually really good.
No, I think Flash was still going. Flash went for another 2 or 3 seasons.
Yeah, but it was going downhill at that point.
Yeah, but we had Crisis, then we had that. We had like Titans, Doom Patrol.
Yeah, other stuff that was
Flash. What else was? That was about it, I think.
Yeah. Legends of Tomorrow still going? Must have been, I guess.
We'd stopped watching at that point.
I think we did. Yeah. So, and Supergirl we stopped watching as well.
Mainly because of COVID, but also because it was.
And Batwoman.
Yeah.
Oh yes, Batwoman. Yeah, when they got rid of Ruby Rose.
Yes.
I did watch some of the rest after that, but it wasn't great.
Anyway.
Cool. Anyway, live in the past. Right. All right. That's where we're done. So everyone, that was episode 10, season 4, the final ever episode of Superman Lois. If you're still watching after all our jibber jabber, thank you for watching the show with us. We really appreciate it. All 4 seasons. What do you think of the show? What was your favourite show? What was your favourite character? What was your favourite moment? Please come below, let us know. And don't forget, we've got loads of live watch along reactions on our Patreon. Come and follow us there, or also subscribe if you haven't already. Social media links in the description below, and we'll see you very soon for another new show and new reaction.